This will be the first in a series of videos leading up to the publication of my next book, which is provisionally entitled The Sanity Assassins. In this book I will deal with how symbolism, language, art, and other aspects of visual and linguistic training is used to change our concept of reality, and I'll present it in a very matter-of-fact way using science and contemporary and historical examples. I will begin this first video by talking about the various symbolism which is in my hometown Dublin, Ireland. Now, Dublin is one of the oldest cities in the world. There was a settlement there going back about 2,000 years ago, and up until the Act of Union in 1800 it was also one of the most important cities in the world. Its status was then seriously diminished, and a lot of its power base was then moved to London. In this video I will present a brief walk around certain streets in Dublin, and I will not narrate these images. Instead, I will focus the camera in on relevant motifs and symbolism inherent in public buildings and monuments. I will then leave the visual images to sit within the mind of the viewer, and then later on we can discuss this in a series of other videos, what these images actually mean and why their placement is strategic and important. This is an ancient science, goes right back to the ancient mystery schools and probably even earlier. It's currently known as Geomancy or geomantic design, where the development of a city or an urban plan, including its statues, its trappings and its other visual motifs, will be also incorporating these ancient sciences, which have gone back to the ancient mystery schools and have been preserved mostly through secret societies such as the Freemasons. In recent times, specifically since the age of from the Renaissance on, these symbolisms have been used for very negative functions, mainly to create a disconnect within the population who are unfamiliar with these symbols and what their true meaning is. This in turn makes them easier to manipulate and control. This is why flags are a certain shape and a certain colour, and this is indeed why cities are laid out a certain way. One of the most interesting aspects of this field of study is how commercial and private companies, usually large companies, use these same logos and designs in order to show that they're part of an overall framework which sits under the actual control structure. This will be shown also in various buildings that I found that belong to commercial companies. It's an extremely interesting and profound field of study, and I would encourage more people to look into this.